this way. It has been quite a while since I've been streaming, so let's see how fast we're going to get everything working. First question is the sound on? And the second question is the sound alright? It's loading. Please. It's loading. Okay. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Now let's just quickly change what we're doing today. We are going to be playing Polybridge. Polybridge. Yeah, and we're going to go. Yeah, that should be fine. I also need to change this from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! To playing Polybridge. Oh, it has been a while. Okay. And yeah, as I've already told this, we are playing Polybridge today. Polybridge 1 because Polybridge 3 is coming out soon and I haven't yet played Polybridge 1 more than level 1.6. And we're just going to try out how well we are going to do in this Polybridge game. I'm not very good at it. It's been really long since I've played Polybridge, so there might be a lot of mistakes that I'm making. Let's just hope that it's not going to be too bad. Have I done anything I need? Yeah, this was just the basic idea that we had. Also, by the way, I'm just going to upload this video on YouTube once this is finished, I think. Alright, we're going to change this. How about we want this kind of a slope? Change this, and maybe this should be fine. Yeah, the goal is pretty simple. Build a bridge that satisfies the conditions of each level. The current level has the condition of having a budget of under 9,000, and we can only use five roads, 5 pieces of road. And I think that's already it on conditions. Yeah, I mean, this is a beginner level, so we only have a limited amount of resources. We can only use road and wood. Again, I'm just building some basic wood construction, which isn't supposed to be the strongest or the best, but we can change that later on. Also, I need to come back to how to use... Oh, it's already... almost. Yeah, we can always come back if we want to, but this is just... it's been a while since I've played it, and this is just a beginner level, so it's not really worth doing that much, putting that much work into this level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we need to tidy up the construction here a little bit. Yeah, I didn't really want to think too much about it, but it seems we have to. How do we do this the best way? Okay, we need to tidy up this part of the construction. Lastly, one check before I do this. Is everything working? It seems to. Okay, next, how do we do this the best way? I mean, maybe we want to use the tracing tool to make this a little easier. We're going to do one here by using road, not road, but by using wood. We're going to do one tracing tool right here. Maybe like that. And now we just need to connect those parts of the bridge to the foundation we built. How do you do this the best way? I think this is almost this is a little less expensive, but also doesn't hold. What's the mistake? This one was needed. At least the bridge holds, but oh, it worked. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Next, let's go for the next bridge. Okay, we need to have... Okay, this is A, this is C. We have two cars, A and C. Both cars are going, car A is going to go to this spot. Is it just me or is it, yeah, this spot, this specific spot? No, just this flag. Okay, car C is going to go to this flag, but we have car, a ship which is going to intercept this car. How do we do this the best way? We could go under the ship or over the ship. We have ropes, so the intended solution could have been this kind of a bridge. Maybe this kind with ropes, and we would just need to have under supports. But I don't think that's really what I want to do. Let's think about this. Is this what I want to do? Let's think about it. First of all, let's go for the tracing tool once more. We are going to... How do we do this the best way? I want to go for a wood support under. Maybe we need to heighten the arc a little bit. Maybe like that. Still not alright. Yeah, then this is probably not worth it. We're still going to try it. Okay, maybe. Nah, this doesn't work. Okay, what do we do instead? Maybe we don't want to go under the thing. Or maybe we could just try ropes, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let's go for over. I think it's a little easier to build over the ship, because that way the wood would have an arc which might be a little... I don't know, especially... Again, I am not that good at the game, so... I also... Yeah, I have never tried it, so let's try this one. Let's try going for another arc. Maybe like this for the wood support. Like this maybe. And now we're going to connect everything. And if it's not going to hold, we're going to try making the wood wall which we built, no, not the wood wall, the wood roof, the supports we built over the bridge. We're going to try to change them, make them more solid, and then build ropes underwards. At least this thing holds, and the car can drive over the bridge. However, we can already see the stress levels are pretty high, and the bridge has been a little shaky, so is this car, the heavier car, it's not going to make it. Now the question is, can we still do this by changing the slope a little bit? We could, for example, change the slope to not be symmetrical. Like, can we change it in this version? I thought I saw a way to do that, but apparently no. Okay, if that is the case, we might need to... Well, let's not just give up yet. Can we do anything to make this a little easier? If I make this straight, the first car still is able to cross, okay. And the second car? Come on. It is able to cross, okay. It's a little wonky, but we have done it in 10,000. I think this is fine. We are on place 13,700. That's how you see the first place has $0. Okay. That's how you see we aren't the best, but this game is really popular. I like that. Or it has been really popular. IEA Sports. It's in the game. No, can we make this fit with 6 cars? 6 roads? Yeah. We could go for hydraulic. I do know how to make hydraulic. Again, I have been... I don't know if I said this. I have done some basic workshop levels, so I do know how to make hydraulic. The question is, do I want to make hydraulic? Let's see. First of all, we can do some basic supports on the sides. This and this specific part of the bridge are going to be solid enough. We can, if we want to, but I don't know. This is a split joint. we are going to try making some basic hydraulic. I have learned some basic ways to use shortcuts in this game. So if you do right click, you can select things. If you go for C, you can copy things. If you go for X, I think you can cut them. I don't know what it's called. Copy and delete them at the same time, basically. And yeah, that's basically the things that I'm mostly using. Let's go for this and a hydraulic like this. Contract. It didn't work because this part of the bridge is not yet saved. Let's copy things like that. We're going to delete this, and yeah, it's working. Hydraulic. Okay, now we need to go for the hydraulic. Contract or expand. We want it to contract. Now, is the split joint correctly done? Honestly, I'm not good with split joints. Again, I've just tried this out just a little bit, so how does this work? So the split joint would make it so that this specific joint is not connected, or it's lockable and unlockable. If it's unlocked, we should be able to move this part of the bridge. This part. What I wanted to do is move. Yeah, normally what I want to do should be doable. Maybe the problem is just the connection. I might just need to build some basic connection to make this construction hold better. Okay, yeah, that's also a problem. Yeah, and that's that. $11,060. We are at half budget, around half budget. Yeah, hydraulic, we can do that. Same levels will require you to go through checkpoints before you can collect them. Star is a regular checkpoint, and the stop sign is a stopping checkpoint, which will make the vehicle stop. A reverse checkpoint, yeah, I think we get that. So we want our car to go over here and then back down. Yeah, we can do that. Let's just go for a really quick round. We're going to do this first try. First try, come on. Oh, not that first try, I misclicked. Yeah, okay, we need to do this a little better. We're going to go for the tracing tool. Then we're going to go for a straight line. We're going to fill it with a bucket tool. This is not a straight line, but I guess it's better than nothing. We're going to flip horizontally. Then we're going to go for let's go for an arc. Let's pull this down a little lower. I don't think... Okay, yeah, we can make this happen. Almost. We need to slightly adjust the parts of the arc so that everything is connected. I did say that I wanted to do this first try, so hopefully this is going to be a first try. Horizontal flip. Oh, we need to do this with F. Okay. Is this going to hold? I don't think so. We need to make supports right here, and then it might hold. God damn it. Okay, well, not the first try. How do we do this better? I mean, it's obvious how we can do this better. We can just go for a normal construction. Also, this is the road is not really perfectly aligned, which is annoying. Can we make it perfectly aligned? Is this better? The ideal point should normally be... I guess it shouldn't. Let's go for... It seems to this seems to be a perfectly straight road. Let's try this once more. Like that. Next we want to build the bridge again. We are going to copy like that, and the road seems to be straight. That's good. Let's copy and flip, and we can try this again. I guess it's the second try. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to try something else. We are on 169,228th place. We are tied with a lot of people. Nice. Okay, let's try this again with a low budget bridge and this tank. How do we do this the best way? We have 7,500 as a budget. We could go for this and try to support the bridge under the bridge. Let's try this out. Okay, we are almost there. Maybe we can do one more support. It's not going to hold. No. Ideally, I want to do this, and then this foundation is going to help a lot, but not enough. Okay, so it wouldn't have worked regardless. How can we change this? First of all, we can make the slope a little less slopey. Let's try this. That way we can make the support down here a little bigger. And hopefully this is going to change the stress levels a little bit. Okay, first of all, we are in budget. And the bridge has almost worked. Where did the bridge break? Let's check this once more. I think the bridge broke right around here. I don't think that I can support that place from here. Maybe I can... No. But maybe this is already enough to help the bridge at that place now. Okay, we're going to go for a slow-mo. This part of the bridge works. The first part of the bridge works. This part is getting really red. This one as well, this one, and then the support down here breaks. Okay, so how about we change this to a muscle? I've heard this word being used for this, since it's a muscle structure. Yeah, no. Which part is the problem? That part right here. But why? Why exactly is one part a problem while the other isn't? Let's try deleting... No, let's try deleting this part of the bridge. And let's try copying this part of the bridge with a one-to-one copy. I'm just curious. Maybe I did something asymmetrical. Wow, that worked surprisingly well. 6,868. Okay. Let's try this again with a double decker. A2 to A2 and A1 to A1. We have 32,000. Let's go for a tracing tool right here. And we can do this one manually, right? Okay. Next tracing tool. I want to start with a tracing tool right for this one. Ideally, we want to use the supports for the bridge underwards. For the bridge over we want to use the supports for the first bridge, which is under the second, as supports for the bridge above it. So maybe we can do that. But maybe we can't. Let's see. At least the first bridge is going to hold out pretty well. But the second bridge, we are going to go for tracing tool, and we're going to place it like that. And we're going to fill it out. We are going to make an X shape. Maybe this is going to help a little bit. Basically, I want to do this shape for the parts which we can support for the lower bridge. This might just put a little bit too much stress on the lower bridge and cause it to break. I'm hoping for it not to happen, but it is a possibility. We also still have, let's check, okay, the bridge still holds. We also still have a lot of budget left, so if we need to, we can use other ways to support the bridge than what we have done for now. So let's go like that. We're going to copy. Yeah, okay. This is what I have expected. And we're going to go for a little bit of support from above. This might be a little too much, but we're going to see once it's finished. Yeah, it's too much. Maybe it's the weight. I think it's the weight. The upper part is just already has too high a weight. Let's go get rid of the part which I built afterwards, and we're going to check out what this part does. 67%, and the bridge collapses right here. If we connect those two with a steel beam, this doesn't help at all. Alright. Well, the big question is how we support this place. We don't. Oh, we did not want to do that. Let's check out where the stress levels are. Okay, why is it now breaking? It's because of a steel beam. No, it isn't. We had a working... Why is this not working anymore? I haven't really changed anything. Well, that's weird. Well, first of all, let's try to build a construction, a support out of wood here. And we're going to copy it to the other side. How do we do this? Okay, this just works. 37% stress on the bridge. Okay, still now the problem is a lot less. Okay, so now the problem we have is the upper bridge. What happens if we connect all the support in between the bridges with wood? What happens then? How? Okay, the bridge's weight is distributed a little better. I want to... Okay, right here, did you see that? Because of this part of the bridge, not of the bridge, but of the terrain, this bus will make it jump. And this jump will focus on this specific part of the bridge. So if we are able to support this part a little better, we should be able to make it. How do we do this? We could go for a steel support like that, maybe. This way, this part of the bridge... Okay, no, it's not quite that part, but maybe... Maybe? No. No chance. Okay. We could change the things we have done. We could change some of the wood supports for muscles, which could be beneficial. Or we're going to try to change this part into basically a pyramid shape. A tetrahedra, basically. No, it's a two-dimensional tetrahedra. No, that doesn't quite work. Maybe like that. No, this is just too much stress on that part. How do we get the stress away from there? How long are the steel beams? No, that won't work. Can we... No, the rope wouldn't help at all, right? Yeah, no. I guess we... Again, the idea should be... Then I guess we just have to build a construction over here, which just supports a little better than before. I don't really see any other way of doing this. And the stress on the bridge has increased because of that, because of the weight. But yeah, we did it. Okay. Well, it was a little easier than I thought. Well, let's continue. Some levels will require you to go... I already read that, and yeah, we can... let's... who knows, maybe we get some other tips later on. A1, A2, we just need to go... Okay. Nothing special about this bridge. We're just going like that. I think this is fine. Like that. How do we want to do this support? I don't really want to use steel. Or maybe I should have mentioned that before, but I did watch a few Polybridge videos, so it's not like I don't know anything about the game. I did watch a few. I don't remember most of them, but I did watch a few. What would happen if we do a bridge which is curved downwards and a support which is curved upwards? Well, it wouldn't work because of the parts of a bridge connecting each other. Okay, the joints of a bridge would go and get in the way of the parts of the support. But if we do it like this, this shouldn't happen, yeah? What happens now? I don't expect this part of the bridge to already work, but let's see. It already holds quite well, but I don't think this is because of the bridge itself, but because of the road. Let's try stabilizing this part of the bridge a little more. Does this fit? Not quite. Maybe if we go down one notch for each of those supports. I also think that this is going to make the support of the bridge a lot worse. I don't know. This does not seem to be the working strategy. Okay, no. But I still want to continue experimenting with the idea of this support from down here. I do think that maybe there's something to be seen over here. Go down a little further. Or maybe we want to go higher. No. Let's go like that. This one is pretty annoying. I did have one curve which was working. So yeah, this should be working. Okay. But I don't know what the construction, what the connections should be like. So let's try this one out. We're going to go for this joint connecting all four of those. This joint being a connection joint for all four of those joints, and we're going to copy this idea to the other side. And the joints over here. Okay. The problem right now is that this construction of the wood over here is not holding up very well because we don't have any good support for that. What happens if we support it from both sides with steel beams? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think we need to get away from that idea. Maybe we just go for a normal bridge. What happens if we just go for wood? I mean, it's not that hard to just go for wood. Let's go slowly but surely. A little lower sometimes because I do want to... yeah, okay, this is because of the construction. Not because of the construction, but because of the... what is it called? The tracing tool. It auto-corrected what I was doing. Well, whatever. This looks really ugly. Who knows? Maybe it works. Otherwise I need to straighten out the joints a little bit. We need to do that. Okay. Let's just go a little higher over here as well, and over here. Okay. And we don't have enough support, so let's go for a little bit of support. First of all, Can I get rid of this? Okay, now it's gone. Next we could go for steel support right here and on the other side. And I think this might actually already work. If not, I might just change this to wood muscles. Okay, it did work. But I did want to change this to wood muscles because I think steel costs... How much does steel cost? $811, okay. This one would cost $362. So basically this is around the same price as wood, as steel, right? Yeah, well, I guess steel would have been better. Whatever, we have done it. It's still in the early levels. I just want to go through those parts of the level pretty quickly. How long is the stream already? 30 minutes. I could close the recording and start a new part. Yeah, we can go for one more level and then we can still close the recording. Hydraulic, wood. So, we have two ice cream wagons. I don't know what they're called. And one of them is going to turn around. While it turns around, we have a ship which is going to go in between. I mean, there's one pretty funny answer, which would be ignoring the ship and then going over it. Maybe like that. Maybe it's a little too steep. Maybe not. Right here. Then we're going to go for road. This might be a little too hard. We do need to do a lot of support, though. Who knows, maybe it works. Who knows, maybe it does work. Nah, I don't see it happening, forget it. Nah, we should just go for the normal idea with hydraulic. Then we can support by using those foundations which the game has given us. Right here. Mirror this to the other side. And right now only this part of the bridge is a little not quite as solid as the other parts. We can change that. We're going to give this part this amount of wood. And the hydraulic is going to go to the right side. We want to have this little hill which we built. Make it so that this contracts a little bit. Let's go for 37%. Right here. I mean, the ice cream wagons did go over without any difficulty. We need to do this a little higher. Okay, a little more contracting. Let's go for 50%. Where is it? 50%. Let's do this a little quicker. And we need to do this a little steeper, maybe like that. Still a little more. It's still holding up pretty well. And it worked. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, okay, that was my fault. We're going to do this again. Hydraulic up. Ship goes through. Hydraulic down. Ship goes back. Not ship, car, whatever. Vehicle, which is pretty heavy. We have an easy elevator. So start, we have two cars which go at point A of the scenario A, or let's call it point A of the round. Then point B is going to be the hydraulic, and point C is going to be the cars turning around and then going back. Okay. We do have midway points. How did I just open? Okay, by using this I can select. Okay, that's pretty good. And this is, yeah, this is a solid support. Okay. And where exactly is the problem? Well, okay, A1 goes over here. It stops right here. This is a stop sign. Okay. and then goes back. Yeah, I don't really see the problem on this side, but the problem is probably going to be on the right side, because the car is going to go to the stop sign. We need to build a stop. Then we need to make this a hydraulic. Right here, probably. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Let's think. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Let's think about this once more. We can solidify this with rope. Almost. We are also going to do this. Almost. So the first road is still not working. Why is it not working? Is one rope enough? No. Okay, maybe if I just support it like this, it should be enough. No, it's not. Maybe it's because of this car. So let's just quickly build a little bit of a brace so that we can see what happens. Okay, that's not working. Okay, I need to think a little harder about this. Let's see. This one works. Why do we need this amount of road? We want the road to only go 2 spaces to the left, right here. Then the hydraulic should open. Maybe we want it to go open like this in an arc. I don't even know whether you can see my mouse. Can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. Okay, so it should be in an arc like this. Opening, if we connect the hydraulic from here, it will work, at least in theory. Then the car should be able to go downwards using this road, which is not the prettiest road in the world, and that's why we're going to try this again. Can we make it the prettiest road in the world? I don't think so, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, we still need something. So first of all, it's better. Okay, we did get something out of that. Okay, next I understood that I completely misunderstood this. I thought, I don't know why I thought this, I thought the cars would stop right here and then change direction back to their original starting point, but no. This A1 car is going to stop right here, then go right there. This car A2 is going to stop right here, then go right there. Okay, I completely misunderstood what was going to happen. Yeah, in that case, we are going to change a little bit. So back here, we want to go for this right here. We want the car to do a little bit of a jump. Then we're going to copy this like that. We're going to cut this out, not quite. We are going to cut this out, rotate a little bit. Can we make this happen? I want to have this road that I just cut out rotate by using hydraulic in order to fit to the place that I wanted it to go to. So maybe like this, it probably, no, it won't work like that, but the idea is that we want to contract it over here to connect to this joint. It's not going to work, especially because we don't really have any kind of support down here. Okay, yeah, I mean, the first car did get to its goal. Next, what would happen? Okay, maybe we want to do the second car differently, because the first car already works, so why change the running system? We can go for one more road over here, And that way we can go for one more support like this. Almost what I wanted. Maybe we can even go like that and then support this place. I mean, it did work. Whatever you want to say, we also got 2 achievements: Alpine Meadows and Alpine Meadows Underbridge. I say, you say what you want to say, but this did work. And we got 120,000 in 649th place. Can we see other videos? Share replay, try again, next level. Yeah, okay. Well, I expect this to be alright. A to A and nothing else. 48,000. Okay. Does a drawbridge work? I saw people do this where we just had, okay, it's too long. I get that. Then change the arc. We want to go over. We want to have the bridge supporting itself. I don't want to use the foundation down there. If I can, if I need to, then I will. We are going to go for another arc like that, and maybe a little further like that, and we're going to connect those places with wood, and maybe we're going to go for a third arc, maybe, and go for another wood arc. Okay, it doesn't seem like we will be able to do this with just over support. We probably will need the under support, but let's try this, who knows. Not like that, I wanted to go for another round. Once more. Okay, and fill it out. Do you think this is going to work? I don't. Especially because we need to connect those wood parts with each other. Right now it doesn't seem like this construction has any stability. It's probably going to collapse on its own already. But we can do that afterwards. First of all, I only want to go for one connection. Also, I should mention that I still don't really have that much of an idea on the physics of the game. Maybe we don't want to do an arc on the road because the road itself is pretty sloped, so it might just be worth it to just go for a straight road. Yeah, okay, we're going to try a straight road instead. Not like that. Straight. Straight as an arrow. Can I... No, I can't hold the left click. Well, that's odd. Why did this bridge break? Weird. Okay. We can't change the perspective from this one. No, we can't. I guess we can close off the grid. Maybe. Let's go for wood. Let's go for wood. Connect those. Let's go for wood. Connect those. Let's go for wood. And we got a bridge. Yeah, it seems to be a lot easier if we just go for... the idea of supporting the bridge under the bridge, and then it should resolve itself. Yeah, it seems to be a lot easier. Okay, let's try out how do we support the bridge from underneath. I can't talk. It's been quite a long time since I've streamed. You might have noticed. I think it's been a few months, or more than a few months, or I think. They just didn't have the time or space to do that. So let's try to do it today. Let's go for support like this. And also we always need to line this up as symmetrical as possible. Okay. And hello, I want to... okay. At least this wood tower stands on its own. That's already something. Let's go for wooden triangles once more. Not this one. Okay, the bridge already stands on its own. Already a big improvement. Maybe we want to go for the triangles in a different way. We want to go from here. This seems to be the best shape, not shape, but the best, how do you call this? The best angle, I think. Then we want to check out, does this fit? No, it doesn't. Okay. We're going to then go for this angle. We're going to go for this angle, I think. It's too far away, so let's go for this angle. Let's go for this angle. Or is it? No, it's too far away. Yeah. And we're going to connect all those with a triangle. I have no idea if what I'm thinking of works, but who knows? Maybe it does. I mean, it does hold a little. It does hold a little bit, but not quite as much as I would like it to. Let's go for a little bit of money to brace this part of the bridge, and now we need to make the part over here a little more stable. If I support it from down here, I saw this technique as well. It might help. It might also not help. Oh, it did help. It did help a lot. Yeah, we can just copy this part of the bridge, not of the bridge, but of the support, and just place it after rotating it a little bit, and then changing some other things. Once more. Okay. And next we're going to go for a brace. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's not the prettiest bridge, but it is a bridge that is not holding. Okay, we're going to do the support over here in a different way. Like that. And we have a support which is holding a little bit. 47% stress on the bridge as a base, and we were able to complete this with 34,000. Let's say, what happens if we just get rid of that part? Okay, we can't get rid of that part. What happens if we get rid of that part? We can change some of the parts of the bridge a little bit. Is the stress already... oh, the stress visibility isn't even on, that's why I never saw this. Okay, now we can actually see which parts of the bridge are getting stress. No, I want to delete. 47%, okay. This part of the bridge also isn't getting stressed. This part now, okay. Let's change this entire construction. I want to build a little bit of a cheaper way of not stressing the bridge. How do we do this the best way? Maybe I can... okay, I have an idea, but I don't know where that works. Let's try copying this part, then flipping it twice, and let's try copying it like this. I don't even know if this is cheaper, but maybe it's helpful. at least 40% stress, and it's working out really well. Now can we... okay, I want to check out those axes. Do they have any stress on them? It doesn't seem like it. If I remove some of them, it shouldn't matter too much. Okay. If I remove this one, it should matter, I think. I mean, the stressor over here has gotten stronger. Okay. If I remove this one, the bridge collapses. Okay. If I keep this one, but I remove some of the excess over here, yeah, the bridge is getting a lot shakier. But this part down here isn't useful at all. Yeah, okay. I think we can leave it at that. I think it's fine. 112,207th place. Let's try this one once more. Didn't we already do this? Maybe it's a little harder version. I guess this one forces us to use hydraulic. Yeah, let's go like this. Then we hear a helicopter that is outside of my window. Wonderful. Or maybe you don't hear it, but I did hear it. Let's go for a support with triangles. From time to time I should maybe check if I'm still alive. Ah, it doesn't seem that good. Somehow the connection is really unstable. But it does seem to be still alright. Am I still... yeah, it seems to be alright. Okay, yeah. Let's continue. Now we're going to do this. The bridge holds, and we want to go for deleting this part of our bridge. Now that way we can... we also want to delete this, make this a split joint, and put a hydraulic right here. Now we need to think about when the hydraulic should activate. Can we change that? No. Okay, yeah, we need to support the bridge a little more underneath. A steel beam would probably... no, it wouldn't even be enough. Okay. Then how do we do the support? I could do this as a support. Let's go downwards a little bit. So, okay. No, okay. What's this one doing? It's contracting. That's a correct thing to do. But why is it not working? So, we have hydraulic. Maybe we need to support this part of the bridge as well. Maybe we should just copy this part onto this one. Okay, now I think that there's just something amiss that I'm not seeing. Once the hydraulic activates, this happens. Once more. Right here, those parts of wood are getting stressed a lot more than the other ones. Maybe if I... what happens if I expand? Again, nothing happens. This part as well. Why is the split joint not working properly? First of all, if I do nothing, the bridge holds. And then this happens. Yeah. If I can't just go for hydraulic over here, yeah, it just doesn't do the hydraulic. Maybe I just 2 and 1. Honestly, I still haven't figured out those parts. Apparently this was the correct number combination. I think one part is the one that contracts and one part is connected to the hydraulic and the other isn't. I have no idea. Also, I see that the internet is... okay, it's back. Yeah, this one seems to work. Okay. Not far enough, okay. It already is contract 50%. Yeah, okay, we need to do this a little differently. Let's change this theme over here, and I think this is actually worse than before. Contract 50%. It's worse than before, yeah. Okay. How do we do this the best way? We could go for... Let's get, first of all, does the bridge hold like that? Yes, it does. Let's go for... not like that. We want to go for a little bit of a wood triangle over here. This part of the bridge is now a little lower, and that way the... okay, yeah, it's... the problem is now... okay, stability is not quite given. No. Yeah, we need to do this a different way. How do we do this? So this part of the bridge... let's first of all get rid of the split joint for now. You know, there is the possibility that we can just do this with a slope bridge, because the bridge, if we go underwards or over... no, we don't have enough... yeah, we don't have enough road, right? That was something there. We could also go for... how long is hydraulic? This long. This is the maximum length of hydraulic that I can go for. If I now do the split joint... it works. I think this should work, yeah. Yeah, I guess that was all I needed to do. Okay, now let's go for 300% and let's let this run through. And... break. No, it didn't break. Yeah, that's all. That is all. 41,599th place. By the way, I also have Polybridge 2, so if I have the time, I'm going to talk about that. Not talk about that one, play that one, and afterwards maybe start Polybridge 3, if I still am in the mood for building bridges. Which I do think it's highly likely to happen. Because I really like Polybridge. It's just a fun game. If you have the time, you can just play it. It's just also a question of if I have the time. Yeah, let's go like this, maybe. Yeah, we just need to do things so that the star is barely touched, and this should be barely touched. This one as well. Now, how do we do the support? I want to try out two different things. Let's try out, first of all, we want to support this bridge with a wood support which is leaning on the wall. The idea of this support, if I understand this correctly, if the bridge is, if a car is applying force downwards on the bridge, then the force, because of this, I think it's called convex, no, yeah, I think it's called convex shape of a bridge, is going to be applied to the sides and not to this point of the bridge. And that way, this wood support is going to be braced against going to be a brace against the actual solid wall, and that way the force should disperse into the wall instead of into the bridge, if I understand this correctly. Once more, I'm not a wall technician or anything, but I think that's what I learned in school. This part of the thing. Also, why is there... let's try this once more. Did I see this correctly? Okay, now this should be fine, right? No, it's not. Why is this thing asymmetrical? I don't know. Maybe let's quickly check. Okay, we're going to delete this part of the bridge. Then we're going to do this. Aha. Okay, and then we're going to do this on our own. We're going to change some things up a little bit in order for this to work. Yeah, this looks like a fine bridge. Now we need to do a decent support and this should be fine. I think the best idea would be to support the lower bridge by using the higher bridge, or we can... I don't think this is working the way that I want it to work. It is working the way that I want it to work. Or is it? Let's try giving it one more support. We can only use 2 ropes, okay. If I place the rope support right here and right here, is it holding? No, that's what I expected to happen. If I now give each side those 2 triangles, what happens then? What would then happen? Okay, nothing. I think the problem is that I need to build up the upper road in order for it not to always crash into the lower road. That would be a good start. Let's go like this, copy. This one is symmetrical. Okay. And we've got ourselves... Yeah, it's not the prettiest bridge, but at least the upper bridge holds. And in that case we're going to try... Okay, I'm going to try this out. I'm going to build a pyramid shape. And I'm going to try to connect the... This is Polybridge 1, much mulling. Yeah, this is the really old Polybridge. Yeah, but what do I want to do? I'm going to try to connect those 2. No, it's not going to hold. Because that way, yeah, the upper bridge is just barely holding out, so why should the lower bridge hold that? No problem. No, that shouldn't work. So maybe we just don't go for a rope and just build a normal wood. Does this work if we... No, the rope shouldn't work. First of all, just barely not enough, okay. Let's go like that. Just a little bit, okay. Now this, copy right here. Again, copy. Wonderful. Copy and insert. Okay, now we can do this. It needs to be online for the leaderboarding. I think that it needs to be. Yeah, I think so. Or what do you mean? Yeah, if Steam needs to be online for the leaderboarding to show up. Yeah, if I understand this correctly. Okay, what is happening now? Slower. Yeah, it's the problem we had last time. Okay, how do we do this the best way? We could just go for... Does this... Yeah, this is enough, yeah. Okay, no it's not. What if we use a rope instead of steel right there? No, it should be worse. Oh, it's actually enough. The rope would break, but it's not the goal to have a bridge that's... Nah, it's... Also, the stream is going to... Yeah, okay. The stream is bad. Yeah, it's back. How do we do this? How do we do this? Let's try this once more with steel. Once more. Once more. Delete steel. I think we should already do the trick. Yeah. A little too high budget in my opinion. Yeah, leaderboard. As you can see, the leaderboard does work. I'm online. So, yeah. But, I mean... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think it only works online. Whatever. Continue. Double overpass, drawbridge, 68,000. A to A, E to E, and 3 ships. We could either go for one really long bridge by using those foundations, but this part is at the same height as this part, so yeah, let's try this. We are going to go for a really long bridge, which we are going to do 2 hydraulics, one here. No, that's wouldn't. I think that would be too expensive. I mean, it might not be, to be honest. You know what? Free hydraulics, we're going to try it. Let's go for the good old cube, not cube. Square, square. This one holds. One more right here. And I think I don't really have much time left today, so I think this is going to be the last bridge of today. Also, I forgot to... Yeah, this is going to be a really long episode for YouTube. Whatever. Who cares? We're going to do this. Then scroll out. Copy. Copy over here as well. And we do have a bridge. This bridge is holding up pretty well. And we are just now needing hydraulics. Like that. And we are going to make this little brace and use the hydraulic over here to contract just a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work, no. I could just do it on this side, to be honest. Yeah, let's go for this side. It holds, but okay, we're going to do hydraulic over here, no, over here, and contracting just a little bit. Let's try out the first one, and if this one works, the other ones will probably work as well. Change the split joint. First of all, this one no, this one yes. It doesn't work. Okay. What did I do wrong? One is hopefully going to be the correct one. No. Maybe it's just too heavy. Maybe we just wanted to get too much out of the hydraulic. But if that's the case, how am I going to do this differently? Okay, maybe we're just going to go for a wall brace on this side. Nah, it's too far away. Okay. Yeah, no, this is almost what I want, but no, this is not quite what I... No. Why does it not go closer? Grid off? Okay, now this is better. And now we can do this as a split joint. And now we just need to figure out why this isn't working. Okay, this should hopefully work. Yeah, no problem at all. Now we just need to copy this design, flip it horizontally, and yeah. Does it work? On this side it does. On this side we need to remove, first of all, which one is it connected to? This one. We need to make this a split joint and delete this part. Once more, this one. It's connected to this. Why is it connected to this? No. This one should be connected to... Okay, we need to do this. Okay, now we need to go for the hydraulic. And right here we can go for this one, copy, flip, once more, copy, I am making a lot of mistakes right now. Okay, we're going to hopefully this should now be symmetrical. But I still made a mistake. I did want to get rid of this and this. Okay, now it's symmetrical. Now the ones on the side should work without any problems, right? Right. Now we only need to go for the one in the middle, which we should be able to do by just using this hydraulic and this split joint. It's going to be first try, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought would happen. We have 28,000. We could try to strengthen if we go just like that. No. We could try to strengthen our base a little bit by just going like this or around the mountain, which we are given as a basic tool of foundation. Does this help at all? No, because there is not a connection between this part and the other parts. Now this one helps a little bit. Now this part also is working, and this one as well. The problem, however, is still going to be... Oh, it actually did work. Okay. Now we just need to properly do this one. It's already max contracted, so we need to have it be a little longer. Let's try this once more. Come on. Too much. Too much. And I think the problem is because we already connected this part to that. Then in that case, we have this foundation, so we're going to try and use it like... Okay, we're going to first of all look how long the hydraulic is. It's perfectly long enough to make this support out of steel beam, and this should be enough. It is, okay. We can end the level with that, and I think that is all the time I have for today. And with that, I'd say that's a good stream. We have dropped so many frames, that's so annoying. Whatever. And also a pretty good YouTube video, so have a nice day. And I'm just going to end the stream. Goodbye.